Hello, John Adams here, Republican candidate for Congress here in the 15th Congressional District of Ohio. I'm here in McConnelsville in Morgan County, visiting the forgotten people of Ohio and Morgan County. Here is a video here. I want you to look at this while we travel. There's about 15,000 residents in this county. It is primarily a rural county with many farmers and ranchers who raise livestock. Having that in mind, I want to address the issues that confront our farmers and ranchers here in Morgan County and the other counties in the 15th Congressional District. Now, recently my son Danny and his wife Hannah moved to a ranch in Montana, and he raised the issue of right to repair. And as I understand it, the states across the country are debating legislation that would give farmers and ranchers access to independent repair businesses like automobiles currently enjoy. The companies that make products like John Deere and Apple want the farmers and ranchers to buy only parts from them or serviced by them. This is an obvious monopoly, gouging farmers and ranchers out of their hard-earned money. I would work for the right to repair in Congress, which needs to address this issue on a federal level, instead of a patchwork of individual states passing their separate legislation. Another issue is broadband internet service. It's an issue with 25% of the citizens in Morgan County, with them not having that service. That needs to change. Farmers and ranchers have an issue with finding those willing to work on their farms and ranches. Lack of labor is a huge factor that limits their agricultural business. Now, with that in mind, I think that Congress should study ways on how to help those in agriculture to attract laborers. Perhaps tax credits or some form of tax deductions might be worthwhile. There are also issues with roads and bridges that would help to get produce to markets. The federal government needs to invest a substantial amount of money into these types of infrastructure projects, including broadband internet service. America's economic system is rapidly changing to where people can work remotely from their homes. This allows people to have jobs without leaving their homes where they grew up. And healthcare also is an issue here in the rural counties. Many of the hospitals in our counties, these rural counties, have closed, which forces citizens in need of specialists to travel to major cities like Columbus, Cincinnati, or Cleveland. Broadband internet service can help bridge some of these issues by having people communicating with their doctor over the internet instead of visiting in person. That would be one of the important reasons to expand the broadband internet to cover 100% of all counties in Ohio, including Morgan County. If I am elected to Congress, I will speak for our farmers and our ranchers on these issues that they are confronted with. They have no union. All they have is their representative in Congress. Friends, it is apparent that politics in Washington is consumed with ideological differences that are dividing our nation. We must find a way to end the division, which goes to the core of our American foundation, one nation, under God. Our campaign is the beginning of the fight to the death for the soul of our nation. On August the 3rd, I would be honored with your vote. Thank you, and may God bless America.